funky as it gets, don't forget who's next.
Yeah.
He has to move a little bit over. Hello, Teapot listeners. You are with Tanny B.
And I'm Tanny.
What's happened to your voice? She's gone extra high. I've gone extra low.
Are you recording?
Yes. Episode 5 live. Today is about finding. She needs a moment. Finding your tribe.
Stop it. She pressed the record button.
Well, you got me last time when I was doing your beauty stuff.
You did. So we're here today, episode 5. It's episode 5. Tony.
Episode 5.
We're here about friendships, about finding your tribe with titties, and terrific friends.
Are you okay? Do you need to gather yourself?
I do.
We have just spent hours sitting here with technical issues, just both feeling a bit like cruising, eating lots of yummy food. And then we thought, oh, we better do our recording.
Yeah, and then what happened?
And then I just press record without her knowing, and you got a beautiful, laughing, fabulous start to the episode, which is about friends, and it's also about those times in your life when your friends just disappear and your tribe's gone. And you go, what the fuck just happened? Where are they?
Yes.
It's about, I guess finding, yourself through these times as well, and how to cope when you are completely on your own at a time in your life where you think and relied on having all these people around you, and it might just not be the case. It is actually really quite hard to navigate through that. And so today's episode is zoning in a little bit on that and what makes up your tribe. And
And also what you can do as a friend for someone that's in need, or we're just going to talk about friendships, but also, as you said, through crisis, what happens when something, end of marriage or a breakup or something that's just you never were expecting to happen to you, and you need to talk to friends and you lose some of them. Talking about that, aren't we? And also talking about how we can navigate that and what you can do as a friend to a friend that's gone through something. You had a fact about 1 in 3 Australians.
oh yeah, so 1 in 3 Australians feel lonely. And so
I think it's a difference.
you just said the whole crap.
Yeah, but you really wanted to say it.
I'm so lonely.
You wanted to say, you said, Tina, I want to say
lonely.
the fact. So about it, didn't you?
I did.
And I like to also say there's difference between being alone and being lonely, because some people like to be alone.
Mm.
And I think it's different to being lonely.
The main point out of this is that's why it is really important to have community around you. There's another thing today we're discussing is, the importance of community. It doesn't have to be a big community. Some people only have that one person. It's really important to even have just one person there, especially when you're going through hard times, because,
So
we all need a bit of love, don't we?
So we're going to start spilling the real tea about friendships
And some of our own experiences.
and our own experiences. So I
You
think
can
I'm
go
going
first.
first.
Yes.
So mine's more positive friendships.
Yeah.
I have had lost some friends, or friends have drifted when I went through my separation divorce, but they weren't my core group. So my core group, when I went through a difficult moment with my separation and I was left alone with 4 kids full time. My youngest at the time was 7 and my oldest was 14 at this time. And this is just around when COVID hit. So all of a sudden I was by myself, and I had some beautiful friends. I had one particular friend who rang me every day for a month just to make sure I was okay. And when you go through separation or loss or whatever, for me, my biggest thing was finance. All of a sudden you lose one income. So I remember my friend gave me like $50 so I could just buy some basic food for my kids. And that was massive. And I've never forget that moment when she just came over. She lives 30 minutes from me, just came over to give me some money.
Oh,
And
we'll need one of those.
and took me out for coffee. And And then obviously she can't do that every single day. And then she just kept checking up on me every single day, just ringing up, or she just texts me every day for months. And then I had some other friends. My birthday was approaching, and they gave me this big, beautiful bundle of all like pantry food and a big box of toilet paper. And I just never forget that. Like, you don't need to do a lot. It's just giving something that will help a friend. And for me, that was like, it was food. It just helped me for a week. Well, some of the food lasted me ages. And toilet paper, and that was their birthday gift. And I just loved that. I had my Tanny too. She's like, my cousin, she's like one of my best friends. She's like a sister. And she was there as well for me. She would come over, and she would just like pick, when you're on your own, you're going through a separation, you got kids, they're still kids. Remember her just picking up a broom and just sweeping up my floor for me.
Aww.
It was just beautiful. Just
She
little
must be
things like
awesome.
that.
What's her name?
Tanny.
Oh, me.
It's you.
I know. I just wanted to hear it.
And you don't have to be there every day. And some friends were good at listening to me and giving me good advice, and some just did things for me. They didn't, because sometimes I didn't want to talk about it. I'm pretty hyper independent. I do like doing things for myself, but just those little things really help me. My friends, like since I was really in my early 20s, still have them today, and they still support me.
Yeah.
And I still, I don't see them every day. I don't even speak on the phone. They're just little texts. So I never forget that. And I really think it's important to have a tribe. So I didn't only have my friendship groups. I also had a sport. I was doing roller derby at the time, and that really helped me as well. And they were beautiful with me as well. And
you had a good community there. So
had a community.
I yeah.
And I had the school community. My kids' school community were all there. So for me, I had a really positive experience navigating one of the most hardest times in my life.
I wanted to ask something just quickly, just a reflective question.
Yes.
So what do we actually owe each other in times of hardship from our friends? Like when life gets tough, we actually owe our friends anything? Do we have to be there for people? Do they have to be there for us? Because, on that for a minute.
Yeah. No, you don't have to be there. That's the thing. And this is when but I think if you really love that person, I think it's true friendships. Is a give and take. The friend that helped me, one of my really dear friends, I've helped her, and that's why she was able to give to me. So you have that give and take. You don't have to. Some friends actually can't be there for you. You can lose some friends through massive things like this as well.
I'm getting it.
Oh. So we're going to talk about Tanny's experience, but hers is different to mine. So she's always had me, and I've been there.
Thank God.
But Tan had a different experience where she actually lost her core group and her best friends. This is why we're talking about it. So when she went through something...
I get emotional about it.
That's okay. This is real. We're about keeping it real. So I know personally some friends who have lost friends through mental health, through separation from a partner, who have gone through something. I don't want to disclose information, but something that's happened to you personally that you went through really, really, really hard time. So you talk about it?
I don't think
you want to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I knew I'd get emotional, but
this is pretty big for Tanny. So we hold space for her here, and this is probably one of the reasons why we started this podcast too, is so we can talk about these hard things.
Yeah, and find a way through it. Firstly, I just got diagnosed yesterday with nodules on my vocal cords, so that's why I'm very, very hostile.
Yeah, you sound sexy, actually.
Time to be a call worker on the phones. 1-800, call me now. Yeah, look, I got emotional because, firstly, you have been my best friend through all of it, and without you and Abs and, just a couple of you standing up and going, oh, you actually really need us.
Yes.
I don't know where I'd be right now. And yeah, I did have a core group of friends, specifically a couple that were in my life for 2 decades.
Yes.
And I'd always been, seen them as like my sisters. And I just thought, we'd always be there for each other. And I guess, it just hit me hard when I was dealing with a crisis, and I just thought they'd be there, and they weren't. And I suppose, like you said, some people just can't. And I'm not saying that these people don't love me or care about me. I've had a lot of time to reflect. But yeah, that question I asked, like, what do we owe someone?
Yeah, I'm going to ask you that too.
I don't think we owe anyone anything, but I do believe that when you're a dedicated friend and it's reciprocated, you just want to be there for them.
Yeah.
And you want to know that they're okay. And you want to make sure that you do anything you can to make sure they're okay. And when you look at that, you think, if you didn't have strong self-esteem, you could actually start to think, what is wrong with me? Like, why don't people, like, why aren't they there? And it's really lonely.
So what did you want in that time? What did you think? What did you want your friends during that time? What would have been a good outcome for you? Like, what does it look like? What does being there look like?
Just rocking up at my doorstep. Are you okay? Do you need anything?
Yeah. If they can't rock up at your doorstep.
Do you want us to take Alina out? Do you want us to, do you want to cook a meal? We're going to make you laugh. Let's watch a comedy. Just being there, holding space.
Yeah. And if someone can't be there for you, what else?
Give them a message.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thinking of you today.
Exactly.
I hope you're holding strong. But yeah, not abandoned.
Yeah. So on my tip for you as a friend, if your friend is going through something and you really can't be there for them emotionally because it's something you relate to, or you don't have the capacity to hold them in that moment, like it's too full on for your mental health, I think there's other ways to be a friend to someone in that need. I think you can send them a basket of fruit and nuts. I think you can send them a song.
Fruit and nuts.
Fruit and nuts. That's what I like.
You're fucking nuts. Tina's currently holding my hand.
I think you can send them a song. I think you can recommend them a movie to watch at home. Thinking of you, I know you're going through a hard time.
Yeah.
Watch this movie. It might help you reflect.
Yeah.
I think you can send them like a little text message thinking of you, hope you're okay.
I might have a glass of that.
I think you need to be open. I can't hold space for you. I can't talk about this stuff with you.
But you're not alone.
I'm going to send you a meal. You're not alone. I'm here. What can you do for that friend? Can you babysit for 2 hours? Can you send them some, maybe you can send flowers. I'm a practical girl, so I always think it's something that they need. So can you send them a cake? Can you send them some fruit and nuts? Can you send them a song? Can you send them a podcast? Send them a letter. Send them a card. Funny card that makes them laugh. Just having know that they're there, that you don't have to sit there and be their counsellor. I am empathetic. I can listen to Tan talk. And I got that capacity to listen to people talk. But I have to say, not all people. There's some people I don't have that capacity for. If I don't have that real deep friendship for them, that love for them. My friends I can, but some friends I'm like, oh, do you have the right support? And I might give them a number or someone they can talk to because I actually don't have the time to be there for them at that moment. Or there's someone I've only known for like a week. I don't know them that well. So I get sometimes you can't be there for a friend, but we're talking about real like friendships that are years old.
Yeah, and just finding your tribe. And emotions aside now, that just hit me for a minute. I also have to say that, and we'll get into this a little bit more in the solution segment of the show, I have also had an incredible healing time.
Yeah.
Not having so many friends around me and really having to tap into who I was and be independent and go, no one's going to do this. No one's coming to save you. It's only you that can save you. So in that is a really powerful learning lesson in life, which, I'm in my 40s now. I just turned 45. And I finally feel like I've grown up a bit. And I didn't have certain friends there, but then there are other beautiful humans and friends. Even though you're family, you're still my friend.
Exactly.
And just knowing that I can be real with you, I can tell you the truth, even when I'm ashamed.
Yes.
Truth.
Yeah, exactly.
And just not feeling so alone with it, there's a power in that. But yeah, I really think we should probably move on to some statistics as well.
Just a quick note on that.
Yeah.
Like a friendship I'm very careful of gossiping. So sometimes you need to vent and share with people about your friend, but you can't go around, I don't believe a good friend will go around bagging you about it. They might show concern and go, I'm dealing with this, I don't know how to deal with it. That's one thing. But to say, oh my God, do you hear what happened? And it's just like, I mean, you're talking about your really good friend. I don't think that's on either. Do you know what I mean? Without supporting them. But I do know sometimes you might need your own support person to support a friend, which is I'm all behind.
Yeah.
But I'm not for if you're gossiping. There's venting and talking about, and there's gossiping. I think they're separate. Personally, that's my little belief.
Well, that's
But
even
statistics,
worse.
you have got some statistics, haven't you?
I do. So we've got some Australian friendship and loneliness statistics. To elaborate, one in three
wow.
Australians
So
do put up these.
That's
and
also
report
highest
by
divorce
ending
rates. That no,
loneliness
that's very
together
interesting. Or
in
separation.
2023
That's interesting.
found
Very
that nearly
interesting.
33% of
The
Australians
references will be on the
experience
platform
loneliness
so that people can
with the
read
younger
the
adult.
actual document. And
My age
I'll
group.
also read the next one.
So 20% of Australians report frequent loneliness. According to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, 2022, 1 in 5 Australians aged 15 and over agreed with the statement, I often feel very lonely. It's kind of sad.
It's kind of sad. I wonder what brings that loneliness. I wonder what is it not sharing or being hurt that you
Oh,
scared
it's a
of
lot
sharing?
of things.
It's
People fucking
interesting.
suck too.
Yeah. I've got social loneliness affects over a third of Australians. So the 2024 relationship indicators report by Relationships Australia revealed that 37.7% of Australians experience social loneliness and 23 report emotional loneliness. That's interesting because I feel like personally, I feel more emotional alone than I do social. I've got a lot of people around me, so I'm actually glad to see that because I do feel times emotionally alone.
Okay.
That's because I do have an amazing partner, but I live alone as a single mum with 4 kids, and sometimes just at night time, it can be lonely. So I've said this to my client once. So I have a very good social group. I have a very lovely, beautiful partner in my life. I have my beautiful kids, but I can still feel some level of loneliness, even with all that. And it's emotional because I am dealing with having my kids and my finances all by myself. And sometimes that can be heavy and no one can fix that for me. But I do, when I'm in that loneliness, I can like send a text to a friend or to you or to someone or talk to my partner about it. But
Do you feel you can reach out? Because
but
I
I
think that's an
can-
element is being able to reach out to those people.
that's what I'm saying. So I can imagine how not having any support around you, how deep and how sad that can be for someone that doesn't have any of that support around them. But 23% of them, that's a big, I reckon that's pretty high. Cost of living also impacts friendships, and I agree with that. You can't stop. When I was first separated, going out was too expensive. I was home all the time. So, being alone when I first separated, emotional loneliness of being alone and not able to go out. So anyway, 2024 Finder study indicated that nearly 4.4 million Australians are reducing their social interactions due to financial pressures, with 16% cutting back on social events and still just 6% ending friendships altogether.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
How do they find this stuff out?
How do they find? Yeah, as surveys.
Young Australians seek new ways to connect in Adelaide. So initiatives like speed friending events.
That's like dating. That's awesome.
I didn't know that had gained popularity among Gen Z and millennials to combat loneliness and build new friendships.
That's really good.
I didn't know that. So in Adelaide they have it. Speed friending. Now that's not like speed, is it? Like getting high on meth? So,
No, it's nothing like that, Tan.
that's yuck.
Like you heard of speed dating?
Ooh.
It's like, I guess it's like that, but making a friend. So you can see.
That's I'm going to have to join. I need a few more friends.
That's a really good idea. We
Right.
need to find out about that and put it up on our website.
Yes, and we will do that. The good point, G. Make sure you note that down. So, look, I guess,
Solution time, Tan.
well, the last thing is, though, did you actually, just so we don't all feel like crazy here, like we're doing something wrong, because you can. Oh, is it me? What have I done? I just want you guys to know something because I had to really tap into this. are going to come and go out of your life. And the people that you think you can depend on the most can sometimes be the ones that let you down the most. And the thing at the end of the day is it's how they're coping within themselves. It's not you. It wasn't me. I know who I am. I know what I had to give, and I know what I gave as a friend and still can give, which is my all. If I'm really, really devoted to that friend or person or family member.
Yeah.
I've got a lot to give, and I'm sure you guys out there listening do as well. And what I want to say is just know that can't control how people react to us. And there's a philosophy that I swear by and live by, and that's reason, season, lifetime.
Yeah.
So this philosophy has changed my perspective. Have you heard of it?
Yes, I have.
I'm going to attach that as well to today's episode because it gives you perspective on some people that come into your life just for a little bit of time, a particular reason. You go into a new direction, boom, that friendship just dissipates. Then there's season. They're in your life, you're in their life. Remember, we are also people's reasons, seasons and lifetimes.
Yes.
So we come into someone's life, or they come into our life for a longer period of time, obviously gradually. But the lifetime friends.
Wow.
So I will attach that. So anyway, where I was going with that is just know that sometimes things, they go a certain way because that's a lesson that you need to learn. And even though it fucking hurts at the time, it's all about making sure you don't lose yourself in that and get really low on yourself and get depression and your self-esteem goes down and you just like, you feel like you're worthless. You're not worthless at all. It's just these people aren't your tribe. But for whatever period, they're not your tribe at that time and you've got to accept it because fighting it, resisting it, analysing it, it drives you insane. And at the end of the day, why put yourself through that? So the last statistic here is that there's actually, where is it? Oh, so the average adult loses half of their close friends every 7 years. So you're not alone. That's what I just wanted to point out there, that we all lose a lot of our friendships along the way and nothing is forever. I used to come from, I guess, the way we were raised and with our relationships, that we get with someone and we have to marry them and live with them forever, or we have friendships, it's got to be eternal. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And that's actually what's helped me get through this. Yes, I've lost friends of 20 years. I'm sure if I still wanted to call them now and say, hey, like, I could do that. But it changes. It changes, you know, how you feel.
It does.
But you're always meeting new people if you're open to it and you keep that beautiful part of you alive and you just be authentic. You're going to come across people who are incredible. And that's the other thing I would like to mention here is I've actually reunited with a couple of old friends of 20 years, 30-year friendships that have come back into my life after not seeing each other for 20. And it's just beautiful. And it's just, it kind of reignited that for me that, yeah, just never lose faith.
Yeah, and just back to that 50%, 7 years, it comes with trauma or grief, parenthood and burnout. And sometimes,
yeah, changes.
like your kids, like say you're friends with someone because your kids are friends and then they're not friends, that friendship will kind of die off.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And yeah, that's important just to note that as well. And also, I had a really good point and it's gone out of my head.
Sorry, was that me?
No, I just had it. It's really, really about some friendships aren't there every single day either. Like I have a really good friend from Queensland. We were like pen pals and I see her probably like once every 7 years. And when we see each other, this is my friend Susan from Queensland.
Yes,
we are still friends, but we don't, like I just went to Brisbane like last year in January and I went to see her and we just like, we've never left each other. And I think that's rare, but it's beautiful. And we just catch up, we're like blah, 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 blah. And then I haven't spoken to her since, and it's nearly 2 years.
Oh, wow.
And that's okay. And we just know we're there for each other.
I'm glad you brought that up because, yeah, I do have some long-term friends that are out there that say you see each other and it's like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
And we all get heaps busy and, you know, parenthood can take over, especially, you know, you've got 4 kids. There's people out there that their whole life is their children. And I know that we just can't take it personally.
We
That's the
can't.
biggest thing that I've
No.
learned. You cannot.
Oh, I've got my point back.
Okay.
You better say it.
Go.
people are also going through their own thing that they might not feel comfortable sharing with you either. So sometimes it's not about you, it's about them. And if they just all of a sudden can't be your friend or they're not showing up like they used to be, just know that just touch base every now and again, but let them be, because they might be going through something really hard as well. That's what I've had to learn. Like, everyone's going through their own shit. It's not always about you. I have to be like, oh, what have I
Why
done?
not?
It's like, no.
Why not?
Maybe they're going through something.
I'm kidding.
Maybe they got diagnosed with something and not ready to share it, or they've got something with their kids that, or they're going through a really hard time with their partner or spouse and they're just not ready to share it. So that's when as long as you've got some kind of connection, that's what I love about texting too. Sometimes you just can have that little connection.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, you got to call eventually. I think calls are always the best. This one's so hard to call. Freaking hard. But I call her.
Alone.
I call her all the time, and I know.
Okay, so why?
And I know I'm going to get a message, her voice, and I'll leave a message, and then I'll send her a text. So, yeah, voicemail. And
That's because I'm always busy here. I try not to have this thing near me as much as I used to. So,
I love it though, but I should do it for fun too, because I think it's funny.
that.
I do. So I'm going to ring Tanny, and it's gonna go straight to voicemail. And
How did this become personal?
great. No, but you always text me and you always audio message me, so you always stay in contact.
Yes, I do. But that's with phone calls.
It's fine.
As moving on with our segment, we are doing solution time.
Yes.
So, how to spot quality friends versus energy
I was
drainers.
hoping you know this.
So, well,
I do know, but
how do you spot quality friend?
it's give and take. I believe if you energy drainer is if you're always giving, and it's not just with things, it's also with if they're offering back. But some people just can't in that moment, can't though. But I think that gets built up with history as well. But I think it's give and take. And sometimes you may need to give 70% and they can only give back 30, and sometimes it's 95 and 5. And that's okay. But as long as that give and take and that appreciation is there, and like, oh my God, thank you so much. I don't know how I've done, like, thank you so much for being there for me. That if you just go, thanks, and then there's no energy behind it, I will come. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
I think that might be an energy drainer.
Yeah.
What do you think? What's your, I don't know. This is just my feelings, people,
Yeah.
my opinions.
How to spot quality friend versus energy drainers. A quality friend, look at the way that someone listens to you.
Yeah, that's good.
So when you're talking and someone goes, how are you today? Do they really want to know the answer? A quality friend will. An energy drainer.
They'll look at you. Yeah, they'll look at you in the eye and go, you're right. And they'll just be kind of, you would just know, wouldn't you?
Yeah. And a quality friend will just be easygoing with a give and take. It's, it's like when you first meet a partner, like look for those signs of narcissism or someone comes on way too strong, like, whoa, like just pay yourself for those ones. But a quality friend, they just really give a shit and you'll know that, you'll feel it. And they'll do whatever it takes, I guess, life does get busy. So where I get my experience from here in saying this, for example,
Yes.
you're busy as,
Yes.
but you just do something just to go, I know that you're there. I think that's a quality human.
And might even just be checking in, you're okay. It can be that simple with you.
Dropping off really yummy Tim Tam biscuits.
Yeah, and then the same thing back. You can be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I've been so
Oh, because I missed your son's birthday recently.
I'm still here for you.
Just in my own world.
You know that they're still there, and you can see when they're struggling, and you give them that space. I think it's being aware. I think some people make it all about them too, and I think it's really important to go, wait a minute, this is about them. They need their space. I'm going to give them some space, but I'm also just going to check in quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
An energy drainer, I don't think I've had many energy draining. Some people you just don't gel with, whether you have that natural friendship.
Yeah.
More the energy drainer, I think, for me.
You don't want to force friendships either.
Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
just tell. I can just tell we're talking to someone whether we're going to be friends or not. You can just know. I just know. Do you ever know, or you just
Oh,
know?
yeah, big time.
Yes.
I remember get suckered in.
So how do you rebuild your village? So we're going to talk about rebuilding your village. That's a solution. So rebuilding your village as a mum. So you can go to parks, schools, online groups, hobbies, even therapy. If you need to, like if you lost some friends, this is how you can rebuild friendships. And you've done that. You've got some examples? Yeah.
I was about to ask you a question. I'm so thrown off. I was about to ask you a question and then you went to the next part of the segment and I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
Because I
Because
was
we're on
like-
33 minutes.
Yes, I know. We're doing it. It's taken us a while. And yeah, I apologize for my early emotional outburst. It's just a touchy one. But yeah, I really need to get on with this now and rebuilding a village. So being careful who you let in, take your time, getting to know people and really, really go within. And mine is about the spiritual practice and about self-care and getting yourself back strong mentally and emotionally so that you can be a good friend as well, a good parent, a good cousin.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, no guilt trips.
No good trips.
Don't put up with guilt trips from your friends. When I was going through the worst time of my life, I had a friend of mine put guilt trips on me and I couldn't believe it. I was a mess going, really? Do I need to explain that to you right now? Like, I just couldn't give anything emotionally. I had no capacity. And I just, to rebuild your village, be open to new energies coming in. Don't shut off because of the pain that you've experienced from your friends or family walking away from you. Or if you've broken up with a partner that you've been with for 30 years and suddenly it's just you. Don't close off completely. Keep your heart chakra open. Keep your heart open and just know and trust in God and the universe, whatever it is you believe in. Excuse me, that the right people will come into your life at the right time. I'm actually extremely grateful now that my community did lessen because I just couldn't give myself up. You know, you've got cousins, you've got your children, you've got your mum, your friends, your sister, your brothers, plus all these friends. It was too much anyway. But so I'm going off subject a bit here. But and just making sure that you communicate your boundaries and be really open about what you need and require is really important, which is going to the next part. So, that this is a part of the solutions is, making sure you have boundaries. I let go of all my boundaries and I had none. And I was getting walked on and treated like crap by certain people.
That's about communicating boundaries in old friendships that still matter. I love my older friends I've been friends with. They've just always had my back.
You're very lucky. Not everyone has that.
No. And that's why it's important to find something that you enjoy doing and getting out in the community and finding friends again. I found some new friends as well with old friends, and you meet new people just for hobbies. So like roller skating and things like that.
Yes, we could start a hobby, guys. Go to a book club, whatever it is you want to do. I do believe it's important you connect with people that are on your wavelength. You don't have to be anyone else but yourself. And that's the thing. I was always a little bit teased for being a hippie, but I actually love that because now I've attracted a few people in my life that are really down to earth and really into the stuff I'm into, and I get to just be myself with them.
Well, next point here, we've got letting go without resentment when it's time to release people lovingly. That's a really big one. And I don't know if you heard of the Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins.
Oh, yes, tell us about Mel
That's
Robbins.
amazing. I reckon we should do a segment on her.
Yes.
But you'll find her on Facebook and you can
What's
join
the book,
her in a
right?
group. It's called Let Them.
Let them.
And she's got other books out and it's just taken the world by storm. It's like you still love people, but you let them be in their emotions, and then you let yourself be who you are. And it's really accepting them. Like, I don't think we should be judgy and bitchy about people. Like, this is the whole space. Like, the Tanny, I'm going to say it in a way I can say it. Tanny, it was messy for a little while. And it's like, I saw her lose friends. I saw it. And it was really, really hard to watch as well. And sometimes it was hard for me to communicate with Tanny when she was going through this because she was in her head. So I can accept that. I go, okay, this is her. It's nothing to do with me. I think a lot of people put it on them, go, oh, I can't deal with this.
Yeah.
It's too hard. I don't want to deal with it. And that's fine. So let them go. Tanya, just let them be that, and you just let you deal with it. And I was the same. This is how Tanya is. I'm just going to check in. And there were some weeks where I didn't speak to her or hear from her, but I kept just I'm just checking in, how you going? And then it could be 3 days and she would just write. And we got through this together. Eventually she opened up. She let me into her world because she didn't trust anyone for a little bit. And that's part of it. It's really, really scary place to be there. I could have judged her and go, oh, fuck you. I could have. Yeah. But I was like, no, it's not about me. This is about her. She's going through something. So I'm just going to be quiet. I'm just going to check in. Sometimes she write intense messages that kind of I went, okay. I let it sit with me and then I did beautiful replies, caring, nurturing replies. I didn't let some hard stuff she said get to me. She did say some hard stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what I think true friendship's about. And I wasn't in your space, you weren't in mine. I wasn't going there and going, what are you doing? It's just about accepting them, knowing that you're there. Because I love her to bits. She's my little cousin. And I think you have to really like and love that person as well.
Mm.
But you do. And that's what I think true friendship is. I think true friendship is it's like relationships and marriages. You got to accept that person in all their good stuff and all their messy stuff.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that's the other thing, like I learned, is no expectation, no disappointment.
Yeah.
Like we do have a lot of expectations on people, and I did. And I thank these beautiful people. I still love you all because you've got to let go of that. And once you let go of expecting people to do things so you'll be there, you really find a power within yourself. And that's why you must let go without resentment. Because when it's time to release people lovingly, just let them go. And that probably isn't personal. I just think when you're already at rock bottom and then that happens, it's hard to stay strong.
You never know, they might come back.
Yeah.
You never know. But trust is gone too, isn't it?
Trust is a big one.
But it means you let more people in your life. It's like relationship, like like when relationships ends, I think it's like friendship, and it's grief. You're going through grief.
It's heartbreak.
It is heartbreak.
And heartbreak is the worst. But you know what? In wrapping up the show today, let's recap one key truth and one key action for our listeners to take away, teens.
My key truth is, finding your tribe and acceptance to me and let them be. And then you have to be true to yourself about what you accept and also be willing and open to receive as well.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of us would give, but we need to be open to receiving. And you find that person, you just know when you find that person. And also, I think you need to be really, really open to loving yourself and being comfortable in your own skin.
Good point. It's vital.
Very vital, because I spend many days alone as well. I have, like I said, I have a big social group and I have lovely people, but really I'm just on my own a lot too, because I'm busy working and studying and maintaining my house for my kids. So you need to love yourself and know what you love to do. And if you feel...
And depend on yourself.
You depend on yourself. I think that's really key. Tan, what's your key truth in action?
Well, I was going to say, so whether your tribe is one person or 10,
it's true.
It's about who sees you, who hears you, and who holds space when chaos hits.
Yes.
So, and if that tribe is gone, guys, it is time to pour yourself a fresh up and go find your people. I think what you need to take away from today is, guys, that you're always going to be okay. Villages can be rebuilt, tribes can be refound, and that if people go out of your life, they're meant to. They're absolutely meant to.
Yeah.
And the ones that never let you go, this girl's been holding my hand for ages. And I love you. And I tell you what, even if it's just one person, don't close off from the world and don't shut yourself off. You're going to be hurt by friends and family because people can be selfish pricks and they just think of themselves. And so it's okay for you to now be a little bit selfish.
And not everyone's going to like you either.
No.
They're going to point they love you and then they go, I don't like this person anymore.
Put yourself first too, like every other motherfucker does out there.
True.
Do it. And you now got your sisters here, Tanny and Tina, on the podcast. We are going to wrap up. My dogs are going mental. I better get the door. Can you do the social plug? And we'll see you next week.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Tanny. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very
Social-
much. Pour yourself a fresh cup and go find your friends and your tribe. And you can find us on Insta and Facebook and Teapot Series.
Website.
Email teapotseries@gmail.com and website is teapotseries.com.au.
And please, guys, let us know what topics that you'd like to discuss. We've got something really cool coming up next week. We will be talking about mental health. And we also have a new segment coming called, I'm going to leave that with you, Mass Debate.
A mass debate.
Where me and Tina go opposite on a question. We're going to get you guys involved. It's going to get heated, fun, exhilarating, spicy. And we thought Mass Debate was a lovely name. We'll leave it with you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was good.